Your unit subject is a trip to the desert, weather conditions in the Arctic, travel problems, healthy food. What are you going to do to connect your students mentally and emotionally to aspects of these subjects that they might not have experienced or ever have been interested in? How are you going to arouse curiosity, trigger physical sensations, and why should you do that? Years of experience with classroom teaching and more relatively recent research on the stimulation of brain activity indicate a coordinated connection between the eye, the mind, and the body, principally the hands. The experience of sensation related to imagination or thought processes can immediately heighten the experience of learning. Kick off the process of firing and wiring the neurons and voila, you have more energy. With that energy, you also ignite mental readiness, the willingness to personalize learning. The unit vocabulary will make more sense, the grammar paradigms will click into usefulness more smoothly, the subject itself will acquire vitality, come closer to seeming real. Ownership of language will occur. Memory will retain more than words. It will register the textures of sensation, the reaction to what the fingertips have touched. This activation of curiosity and readiness is your lead in. Setting up your lesson with this in mind could take a little time. It requires a momentary combination of practicality and creativity, but the payoff is the time it saves when your students are more receptive and responsive and your lesson moves along at an unexpected pace. That's what a lead-in does. It leads you in. It leads them on. Let me give you an example of how a lead-in came to be in one case. A teacher was going to begin a lesson which involved travel problems. What kinds of problems could originate on a trip of any kind. Her original take on the lesson was that the material was self-explanatory. Well, this is, here's the lesson. And exercise A, exercise B, it looks good. And there's a picture over here. It's all very coherent. It's all there. I'm just going to cover the first 5 items, and I think we're good to go. I think we're okay. And then I said, well, but where's your lead-in? How are you going to get your students hooked to this particular subject? You have several students, and what's going to make them uniformly interested in what you are about to do? How are you going to connect them to this lesson? In the course of our conversation, and there was a conversation, fortunately, in which we actually came up with several things that she could do. We then came up with what happened really in the lesson itself. And in the lesson itself, the teacher came in to the classroom without opening the books, without having the students connect to the books at all. And she had brought with her a passport, foreign money, a money pouch, an airline ticket, and several other items which pertain to traveling, including an inoculation certification form. And she gave each of her students one of these items. Well, first of all, that aroused curiosity because they didn't understand why they were being given these particular things. Well, what are we doing here with this stuff? So then she said, okay, now you are going to be taking a trip, you're on a trip. What would happen on that trip if you did not have what you're holding in your hand? Talk to your partner about the things that could occur if you did not have what you are holding in your hand right now, what could happen on your trip? Well, the result of that conversation was a very lively series of exchanges between these students, a lot of speculation, a lot of curiosity aroused, and at that point, she opened the book and started to do what she had said she would do from the very beginning, only at this point, everybody was set up to look at it from a different point of view, from a different angle, and they were ready to go to work on the exercises and do them with a lot more enthusiasm and alacrity. That's what a lead-in should do.